Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today I have a really great video for you, so let's get right into it. DIY number 1. I have this Cloche plastic cover thing from Dollar Tree, and this charger I got at Hobby Lobby for 90% off. And then I have just a couple other items to create some magic. So I used my Waverly Moss chalk paint on this project. So I'm taking one of those round rings from the Dollar Tree. They come, I don't know, like maybe 10 in a pack, maybe. And then I also have one of the little spindle things that Tammy from the Rusted Willow gave me in one of my mystery boxes. And I have this cover for one of the little mason jars that they sell at the Dollar Tree, like the real mini ones. So I'm using that as well, and I'm using E6000 and hot glue, and I am just gluing those 3 pieces together. Now I'm trying to take this sticker off of this cloche. Dollar Tree, don't do this. Find another way. It was horrible. So I used some Goo Gone and I just wiped it on and let it sit for a little bit. And then I was able to get the sticker off. And now, excuse my big noggin there, I am taking some of my Arteza gel pens and I am painting or coloring the bike that I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance. Now I have some of this fake grass I got off of Amazon. I used it on my garden project and I had some left over, so I just hot glued it to the center of the charger. So I painted my my quote-unquote finial with the moss chalk paint, and then I decided to put a half bead on top of it. So that's what I did, and then I painted that green. Now I have this fencing. I can't remember. I think I got it either at Hobby Lobby or off of Amazon. I glued the bike to it, and then I'm just gluing that to the charger. And then I have some rocks that I got in my yard. And I know it's probably not going to stick, but I'm using some of the Gorilla Hot Glue. And yeah, so I just glued a few of the rocks into place. And now I'm taking some of my favorite greenery from the Dollar Tree with those little purple buds, and I'm going to just hot glue pieces of this pick all over this project. And I didn't want the rocks to just look plain, so I'm kind of trying to almost camouflage them with these purple flowers. Again, my favorite Dollar Tree floral pick. Now I have these moss bunnies, and I'm just going to glue a couple of them and then add some flowers as well. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the grass, but when you see the finished product, you'll be able to see them. So I'm just trying to draw or trace a line around the cloche so that I can put some of the moss down when I get to that point. So I'm taking that black piece off of the top, and this is when I realized that cover isn't big enough to cover the holes. So I have to come up with another idea. So I take the bottom from one of these cloches from the Dollar Tree, and I'm hot gluing these pieces onto that plastic base. Once that glue set up, I'm taking some of this jute that I get. It's a jute cording from Amazon. And anything from Amazon will be linked in the store down below. But anyways, I'm just going to hot glue that all around the base. And then I just snip off where I want to stop. And then I do add a couple pieces to the center, like in between the ring and that little dowel, finial, whatever it's called, piece that Tammy sent me. And then I just take some more E6000 and hot glue and I attach this piece to the top of the plastic cloche. I don't know if you guys have had these cloches, but they're very flimsy. So I was afraid to put the hot glue on because I thought it was going to just melt right through, but it worked out okay. So once I got that piece situated on top of the cloche where I wanted it, I'm just taking another piece of this jute to go around the base just to hide the base. Now I'm going to take some hot glue and some moss and I am going to fill in around this piece of fake grass, as you can see here. Now it was too much, so I trimmed as much as I could and then I'm just going to hot glue right down on top of the moss. Some parts I was able to get onto the plate, but for the most part, it's just glued to the moss. So now I have some thicker jute cording that I got from Amazon as well. And I'm going to go around the base of this cloche probably 4 or 5 times just to attach it right to the charger. So once I have that all down, I'm going to take the taller of the 3 bunnies that came from Dollar Tree, the moss bunnies, and I'm just going to hot glue it right here. And then I'm going to take some more of those purple flowers and one of the little green stems, and I'm just going to hot glue them right around this bunny. And once I have them done, that's it for this project. I think it came out so stinking cute. Now my fence kind of is leaning a little bit. I didn't notice it until after I got everything glued into place. But I think it still came out pretty cute. You can't really tell unless you look at it from the side. So just don't look at it from the side and you should be just fine. But I love it overall and I hope you guys like it too. Let me know what you guys think of this one. This video is part of the Spring Easter Cloche Challenge. I teamed up with my sweet, sweet friend Shawnee from Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. I absolutely love this lady. She's super talented and such a sweet, sweet soul. There is also going to be a playlist with a bunch of talented creators who have joined us. I will have Shawnee's channel as well as the playlist in my description box down below. Once you're done with my video, head on down to the playlist and check everybody out. You're going to love this. Now let's get back to the DIYs. DIY number 2. This one's super easy, guys. I got this set of 3 cloches from Amazon. I will have that link down below. And then I have these fairy lights from a company called For You. They sent them to me a while ago, and I love them. So I have these eggs from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to weave the lights in and out through the eggs until, I don't know, until I feel like it's enough. And then all I'm going to do is once the eggs are all kind of like threaded through, I'm just going to push the remainder of the fairy lights. Well, I'm going to add them around the eggs and then on top of the eggs, sort of. I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's obviously going to be extra lights, so I just kind of pushed them up into the top of the closed glass, and this is super easy, but I love how these came out. They're so simple, but they're also so beautiful and very customizable. Once Easter's over, I can take these out and then I can just add something else inside with the fairy lights and use these year round. So I'm super excited about this project. And that's it for this, really. I hot glued the battery pack to the bottom of the cloche. And look at how beautiful they are. I absolutely love these. Again, super simple, super easy to do, but I think they pack a punch. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this one. So I wanted to let you know I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page if you're interested in supporting my channel. But either way, stop on by my social media and say hi. I would love to hear from you. DIY number 3. Now, this is a repeat, but I wanted to add it just in case you guys missed it. So I have this wooden egg from Woodpecker's Crafts and a little bunny from Dollar Tree. The cloche is from the Target Dollar Spot, and I am using my terracotta paint from Folk Art. I love this stuff. And so I painted the bunny with the white, and then I painted the egg with the sea stone color, and then I just dry brushed some of the white paint over it. And then I'm just hot gluing the bunny and the egg to the bottom of this cloche, and then I'm adding some of the moss from the Dollar Tree. I think it's from Dollar Tree. Maybe I got this at Michael's. Yeah, I think I got this at Michael's actually, but Doesn't matter either way. I'm just going to add that to cover the base on the inside of the glass. And I know that it's like kind of overflowing. I see that. And I do just take my scissors and give it a little haircut once I have everything glued down. And then again, I am using my beautiful purple flowers. I do take a couple pieces of the greenery, the leaves, the stems, whatever you want to call them, and hot glue them down before I do the flowers. So I'm just kind of adding the flowers where I can. I do end up putting some on the front, and then I take two little buds and I glue them together, and then right on top of her head. Look at that. Almost looks like a butterfly has landed on her head or on her nose. But anyway, I thought it was super adorable and I wanted to share it again with you guys. I hope you guys like this project. Let me know what you think of this one. So I want to thank Shawnee for coming up with this really great idea. I had so much fun with this one. And I also want to thank all of the other amazing creators who joined us in this challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I will see you next time.